Hey, so let's talk about 3 tips to get you more sales right now. All right, so the 3 tips all start with the letter P. Let's go over the first. Punctual. Be punctual. When you show up to work, when you show up to your store, your dealership, be on time. Why is that? Well, early bird gets the worm. It's absolutely true. It is one of my tricks, techniques, if you will, hacks, whatever you want to call it. I would get to the dealership super early, especially on Saturdays. There was always somebody there who would just want to get the car buying experience out of the way quickly, and I was generally the first one to greet them. Also, let's say one of your goals is to move up within the company. Somebody is always watching this, right? Managers, your ownership, everybody is always watching how punctual somebody is. Because if they're going to trust you with the money, the dealership, the direction, and the vision, they want to make sure you show up on time, all the time. All right, we're moving on to the second. Okay. All right, number 2, become a problem solver. So let's talk about why that is important. If you become a great problem solver, you're going to have the people that you're solving problems for bring you their friends and their family. Let me give you a quick story. At the age of 23, I was given, what would seem like some bad news. I had to have a procedure. I remember going to see 2 specialists. And as soon as the specialist took out the x-rays, they were like, nope, I don't want to mess with this. I'm sorry. Finally, when I saw the third, this could be in a movie. The third doctor, he quickly opened a alligator flashlight. The light was inside the toy alligator's mouth and said, yep, I'll take care of you. No big deal. And you'll be good to go. I'm sitting here wondering, I just had 2 other highly paid professionals, doctors, specialists, if you will, say they didn't want to mess with this. And he's like, I get it, but I'll handle it. I'll take care of you. Boom. All right. He did. And 4 days later, I was back to just grooving right into normal life. So 13 years later, I had to have another procedure that he specialized in. Guess where I went? Guess where I got my problem solved? And guess who, forever, as long as he's in practice, I will see as it pertains to that. So, that being said, when my son had to have his tonsils removed, this guy was an ear, nose, and throat doctor. He went there, problem solved. People will bring people with problems to you if you're a great problem solver. Hopefully you get the point. Let's move on to number 3. All right, let's talk about the third, people, right? People want to show up and see people that are on time and that can solve their problems. You need to get in front of more people, especially if you're showing up on time and you can solve problems. Just like I told you, my son would eventually need the same services from this doctor because he's a great problem solver and he took care of me twice with no flaws, flawlessly. And because of his confidence, I took him more people. I sent so many other people. As a matter of fact, there were people in the dealership that we would just talk about this guy for ear, nose, and throat issues. So what does that mean? People, if you take care of your people, people will take care of you. So show up on time. Become an expert problem solver and take care of people so people can take care of you. Big Scots with Standard Cuts. I hope this video helps you or somebody you know.